Florida Home and Family on a Tuesday. I hope your morning's getting off to a wonderful start. If you were with us last night here in the network, your evening got off to a wonderful start because it was cuteness overload at the 2018 American Rescue Dog Show, which aired, as I said, right here on Hallmark Channel. It was wonderful.
It may have been the cutest thing I have ever seen. The anticipation is over, and Jackie was crowned the very first Best in Rescue winner. In just a few minutes, by the way, we're going to sit down with Jackie's rescuer and mom, Debbie Bloom, and Jackie herself to talk about that winning moment and what it felt like for Jackie.
That's right, but first, Larissa is with Debbie right now, and they have today's adoptable pup. Hi, ladies. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, you guys. So excited to introduce everybody to Jackie and learn more about her story. And Debbie, you're wonderful. Debbie works with a rescue called A Purposeful Rescue. That's where Jackie was from. And you don't only go for the cute, cuddly ones. You go for the really special cases. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, at A Purposeful Rescue, what we do is actually the opposite. When we walk the kennels, we will see a cute puppy and be like, nope, that one's not for us. We look for the dogs that are a little bit harder to get adopted. We focus on the seniors, the dogs that maybe are hidden in the back in medical. For example, Cornelius here.
Yes, let's talk about Cornelius. I mean, look at that face. I'm looking on the monitor. He is like a little rock star. I don't know if it's Rod Stewart or Cyndi Lauper or Dee Snider, but he's got the best face ever. He is a puppy. He's only about 5 to 6 months old. He was found at a shelter locally in South LA. He had what's called puppy strangles. You can see in that photo he was in pretty rough shape, which is why A Purposeful Rescue swooped in and said, that kid's coming with us. So a month later, he's doing so much better. It's a very treatable condition. It's only been a month and he is almost ready to go. It's a skin disorder basically, but he is the happiest, funniest little cotton poof ball, and anybody would be lucky to have him. He loves toys, dogs, people, kids. You say it, he likes it, and he is available at apurposefulrescue.org. And his tongue, by the way, is too long for his mouth, and that's why it sticks out like that. And if that is not charming, I don't know what is. And of course, A Purposeful Rescue is just one of the many rescues and shelters across the country that we are working with, because nothing gives unconditional love like a pet, and this is all part of Adoption Ever After. And again, you can give Cornelius a home by going to apurposefulrescue.org. Except he might be coming home with me. I don't know if I can actually give him a home.
He's adorable.
I think his tongue isn't too long for his mouth is too short for his tongue.
Let's
spin it that way.
I like it. I think it is the perfect look, and I swear he might have to come to the Wall Manor, which is my house.
I know a few things about cute tongueness.
Yeah, little Norbert. He looks like a stuffed animal. Oh my gosh, I love this dog so much. Thank you so much, ladies. We have a wonderful show in store for everybody today. If you are a shoe lover like me, I know you like your shoes as well, Mark. You have a lot of shoes in that trailer. I've seen them. And you have too many shoes to count. Well, you do not want to miss Paige and Orly's DIY. They're teaming up together to make a rotating shoe rack, or as we like to call it, a lazy shoesin'.
Nice. Throw me under the bus with my shoes, and then you take my dad jokes.
No, that was Paige's dad joke that I think I took from her. Yeah.
Also with us today, our good friends, pro dancers Maxim Shmerkovsky, his beautiful bride, Peter Murgatroyd. They're here giving us a glimpse into their lives. They're new parents, by the way. So we have to compare some notes. Also, we're going to get the inside scoop. They have a national tour going on with Maxim's brother as well.
That's right, Val. It's going to be amazing. I'm really excited about that. And, of course, Lawrence is at our mailbox wall today with a piece of mail. Who sent us mail, Lawrence?
Hey, kids. I will tell you right now. The letter today, our card comes from a woman by the name of Stella Skinner from La Habra, California. Dear Lawrence, I have been a fan of yours forever, and now I need your help. For the past 30 years, I have been someone else's caregiver. I took care of my dad for 10 years. Then I took care of my mom for 10 years. And now for the last 10 years, I've been taking care of my husband, who has dementia. This past year, he went to live in a memory care facility, and as you can see, there was never any me time. I live mostly in jeans or sweatpants and can't remember the last time I wore a dress, got a decent haircut, or even had a manicure or a pedicure. I'm 82 years old and will turn 83 in May. And I want to look pretty one more time. Lawrence, can you please help me with my birthday wish? First of all, Stella, we want to thank you for being a fan of the show. That's what we do. We do this show for you, number one. And number two, it is very clear that there are actual angels here on earth because you are one of them. And you have been taking care of so many people. but we're going to turn the table slightly. In honor of your birthday, we are going to celebrate you and give you the best birthday present ever, because tomorrow you are all mine. Because on behalf of Home and Family, we are giving you the most beautiful day of pampering and a makeover from head to toe, so you can look in the mirror one more time and love what you see.
Wow.
Aww,
Lawrence,
that's
wonderful.
beautiful.
You know, Stella, you're going to be in great hands. We cannot wait to fulfill your birthday wish, Lawrence. You're in great hands.
Yes.
I'm so excited!
And Lawrence, you have quite a job ahead of you. As always, I know you're going to succeed and make a difference.
Yes, you like you always do, Lawrence. And if you guys would like to write into us, you can send us a card at the address below, or do it the old-fashioned way, like Mark says, right on our Facebook
On the
page.
Facebook page.
On the Facebook.
Yeah. All right, so last night it was on the edge of your seat moment at the 2018 American Rescue Dog Show. Which top dog was going to be going home, being crowned as the best in rescue? Well, that final envelope came down to one moment, and when it was open, nobody was more surprised than the winner's owner herself. Take a look.
For 2018, the best in rescue is Jackie, the senior dog.
Joining us now is pet rescue expert Larissa, best in rescue winner Jackie the dog, and rescue mom Debbie Bloom.
Hi, Debbie. Hi,
Jackie. Debbie, what was it like when Jackie was crowned best in rescue? Oh, look, she's so happy she's here.
It was completely surreal, the whole thing. I mean, we couldn't believe, I never in a million years thought
Really? Why?
It was just, when we heard about the contest and the rescue, and the head of the rescue, where she came from, said you have to apply, and we said okay, we'll apply, and then we made it to the semis, best senior, and then just the whole thing was so surreal. And then they said best in rescue, Jackie, and then the cannons went off, and then everything, and I just couldn't believe that this dog.
Look at your face. You really could not believe.
I really couldn't believe it. It was like,
sorry to
where
put that up there. You're like, what am I doing? That's your national.
And
TV
I just
debut.
couldn't. I mean, we knew what an amazing dog she was.
Yeah.
But I mean, the fact that it was recognized and a senior dog could be the best in rescue.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Larissa, you saw the lineup that was there. Why is Jackie so qualified for this title?
I know. They all were amazing. They all are amazing. They're all winners. But there's something so special about Jackie being a senior dog. She's about 11 years old, 11, 12. And she's also dark colored, which as we know, I've done, segments on black dog syndrome, black cat syndrome. They have a harder time getting adopted. And so the fact that Jackie sat there in the shelter for so long and now is being celebrated as the face of rescue is just truly amazing.
It really is. Well, let's go back to her being in the behind bars for so long in a facility. Now she's a winner. Okay, she's a crowned princess for everyone to see. But she sat behind bars for months, and you actually rescued her the day before she was to be euthanized. And we have a clip because you videoed this. You'd rescued many dogs, but you videoed this when you saved her. Let's take a look.
You want to go? Should we bust out of here? Let's bust out of here. Let's get out of here. Should we go? Let's go.
That's bust out.
It seems like you had an immediate connection.
I work for a purposeful rescue, so I volunteer, and I pull a lot of dogs whenever there's a dog in need at a shelter. I'm happy to bust it out and give it, the dog the freedom ride. And it was just another typical day. Let's go to this shelter and take a senior dog, because we pull mostly dogs who don't really have a chance any other time. So we pull seniors and dogs that are back, hidden in medical. And so it was just it was like a Thursday, go pull this dog who was about to be put down because she's big, she's an older dog, and summer was coming, and that's the time when they put a lot of dogs down because there's just not a lot of room. And so I just went to her kennel and I looked at her, and apparently she had been sitting there for a long time. There was a plea out. Right, you want to say hi? There was a plea out that they were going to put her down. So immediately, we didn't even have a foster for her. We're just like, we have to get her out. So I went to her kennel, and apparently she had not been. She was depressed. She had been dumped by a family. And so she spent her whole life with a family, and they dumped her. And so I went up to her kennel, and all of a sudden she like perked up, and you can see, and she just started barking. So she pulled her. She got into my car. The second she got into my car, she jumped into the front.
Oh my God. Well, she was ready to go.
Yeah, she got into the back seat, and we pulled away. And the second we pulled away, she just jumped into the front of my car, and she sat shotgun the whole ride home. We took her to the vet because all of the dogs at a Purposeful Rescue, the second they get out of the shelter, they go straight to the vet. We want to make sure, because a lot of them are medical, we want to make sure that they're all healthy, they feel good, that there's nothing else that's wrong with them, and then they go straight to a foster home. So once they are out of the shelter, they will never ever go back into a kennel, a crate. They go straight into
What changes them,
nothing.
You know, when they get out of that environment.
Right.
Wait,
So sweet.
I have to say, now what's her favorite toy? Because now she has a new best friend.
From this day after we got her, we went and we got her, and I actually forgot it, a pink flamingo. She did not go anywhere.
Goodness, look at her.
That's her best buddy.
Oh, how sweet is that? What does, we've been talking about this, our rescue dog show here at Hallmark Channel for so long, and I wonder from your perspective, what does a show like that mean to not only you, but to rescue dogs in general?
To me, and to rescue, and to especially a purposeful rescue, was that it's so important that people see what kind of amazing dogs are out there for you at a shelter, and what kind of dogs and the quality of dogs that you can rescue. There's this sort of false idea that the dogs that are at shelters are just sort of thrown away dogs or something wrong with them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you see all these dogs that are, through no fault of their own, dumped at a shelter. You can get puppies like Cornelius. You can get amazing older seniors. A senior is the most amazing type of dog that you can rescue. They're loyal, they're loving. And from the show, you saw a whole variety of all these amazing dogs that you can rescue. And you don't have to go to a breeder. You can just adopt a dog.
Don't
and
shop, adopt.
Yeah.
Don't shop,
100%. It's
adopt.
so easy. Why? I don't understand why you would.
And you save a life, and they're so
You
great.
save two lives, because then
Yeah.
you make room for somebody else.
Yeah.
Another dog to get in there.
Completely true.
So I understand. Aside from Jackie's new superstar title,
Right.
is she wearing a crown at home?
Not yet.
Or
Not
not?
yet. Not yet.
She has her own
Not
trailer,
yet.
though.
Not
Sure.
yet. Okay. She's no diva yet.
No, not yet.
Aside from her new star title, you also were awarded $30,000, and I understand you're using that money to help another senior dog.
We, because of the nature of the animals, that the dogs that we pull from our rescue, we have really high vet bills with the seniors and the medicals. And there was a dog named Jordy that we pulled from a shelter, and this was one of the happiest dogs we've ever pulled. He's about 13 or 14, and he's so happy, and he's blind and deaf. That's
blind
Jordy.
and deaf?
He's blind and deaf. And we saw this dog who was so happy. That was the day that we pulled him from the shelter and took him straight to the vet. And we said, this dog is so amazing. What could we do to make his quality of life a little better? And we decided that we were going to see what we could do about his vision. So with part of the proceeds that we got from the show, we were able to get his vision back.
Wow.
So it's a very expensive surgery. Most rescues wouldn't do it.
Sure.
But we were able to get.
So now you can see.
It's
Is
an
this
amazing.
a pretty new surgery?
He had really, really thick cataracts.
Oh my God.
And so for us, he was such a great dog. He is such a great dog that we thought, let's take some of that money
Then give us.
and let's give him part of his. He got sight only in one eye, but still. To be trapped in and still be so happy that we gave him vision. And I took him to the follow-up appointments. I wasn't fostering him, and we have someone else from our rescue that was fostering him, and he sat in the car on the way home after he got his vision, and he was looking out the window, and all of us at the rescue, we just cried just thinking about it. And it's just a gift. It's amazing what these dogs, how resilient they are and how amazing they are.
Speaking of gifts, Larissa, you have a little surprise of your own.
Yes, I do. The surprises aren't done yet. In honor of Jackie and being best in rescue, we have 4 tickets to Knott's Berry Farm for you and the entire family. This, by the way, is not from us. This is from Snoopy, because he is an amazing dog as well. And Charlie Brown. And you are going to take your whole family to Knott's Peanut Celebration at Knott's Berry Farm. It's an all-new Seasons of Fun event dedicated to celebrating the beloved Peanuts characters, and it goes on weekends. It runs until February 25th. So I know you and your 2 boys
will love it.
and your husband.
Thank you for everything you do. It's so important. Without people like you, Jackie would not have had a shot at life. So thank you so much. Thank you. And if you all would like to meet other dogs up for adoption from Jackie's Rescue, all you have to do is go to purposefulrescue.org.
Wonderful. All right, stick around. Coming up, Kim has a beauty tip that cannot be beat.
Oh, I knew you were going to steal that from me, Mark. Well, did you know that beets are not only nutritious for the body, but they also are nutritious for the skin? And I'm going to show you how to turn that into this. You're going to love it.
Can't wait to hear that. Then Allie is giving us a fun and easy way to scratch those travel destinations off of our must-see lists, literally.
That is right. It's so fun to travel. So I have a way that you can literally scratch that travel itch with your entire family with my very fun and easy to do DIY adventure map.
Adorable. But next, we are heading into the kitchen and spending time with Chef Jetson Todd Allen.
We're making my ultimate lip-smacking, flavor-packed chicken wings. Get ready because it's going to get spicy.